with the continuation of the top 50 underrated producers in hip hop history. This is the last day of June, Black Music History Month, and going over a lot on my YouTube channel. Talk about a lot of stuff. You can check it out when you get a chance to look at the playlist. And I talk a lot about black music, black British groups back in the day, Soul to Soul, Loose Ends, Five Star, all the albums and the rappers that I talked about throughout this month, man. It's been a great month of just great content from the beginning of the month to the end of the month. So we're gonna continue to do the music thing going to next month and do some other stuff from my books and stuff like that. Great content, but it's been a great month. So we'll continue on. And on the last note, I'm one more subscriber away from having 600 subscribers, man. I appreciate all the love and support and sharing my channel. It's gonna get better and better. I'm not satisfied. I got a lot of work to do to get to where I need to go. So we're gonna start with continuation of this book, the top 50 underrated producers in hip hop history. Right here. Number 23, J Swift. Swift to the beat. Now, J Swift was a producer that made a huge impact in the West Coast in the early 90s, producing the first album from the Far Side, Bizarre Ride to the Far Side. He was a former member of the Far Side. He produced the hit record Pass Me By. The album went gold. He produced records for the Rascals. He's a very underrated producer from the West Coast, and rightfully so. You think about the Far Side, you don't hear that name no more. Hypothetically speaking, right? The Far Side was doing their thing in the early 90s. They were definitely different from what was out that at the time with the gangster rap. They were alternative. They trying to just follow what Trop Up West was doing, De La Soul was doing. So that song Pass Me By was a hit records and heavy rotation, the video, everything about that video, man, was amazing. Yeah, that's what his claim to fame is, man. Passing Me By. This came out in 92. A classic album, very alternative hip hop. There was nothing like copying off what was going on the West Coast. It was different. They were different in their own way. And that's not easy, especially coming from South Central, Los Angeles. They could have went gangster rap route, but they didn't. They did their own thing with their humor, playful kind of ways of doing things, man. That alternative hip hop scene, they established that. I think that's what made this album great. But J Swift definitely was part of this production. He produced everything, all the tracks except for Other Fish. So when you do a Pass Me By record and you produce that knows you definitely one of all-time greats. That song right there, man, that was huge. That's their best song they ever did. You make a case. I'm saying when it comes to the Far Side. So this is a good one. This is an interesting one that I chose on number 23, J Swift. Thanks for the 14 people tuning in. Appreciate that. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you like the channel, hit the like button. Talking about J Swift, how underrated he was. He is underrated. We talk about the great producers. Not gonna mention J Swift. J Swift's not gonna be mentioned because what he was doing on the West Coast when the Far Side came out, they was not gangster rap. They were from South Central Los Angeles, but they did not go that route. They chose an alternative. They made songs like that, Pass Me By. Other songs that was on there, for better or for worse, But their claim to fame was Pass Me By. That may have been their best song they ever made from the group. And that's how great they were. The Far Side, when they first came out at that time. For better or for worse, Other Fish, Pass Me By. He didn't do anything on the second album. He didn't make any contribution with that one. That's basically it, man. That's all I gotta say about this producer, Jay Swift. Thanks for hitting the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. So that's it, man. I'll be back at 3:30 with number 22, the 22nd underrated producer of all time from this book. Top 50 underrated producers. Book that self-produced, self-published a decade ago. Going over this countdown. You're almost close to number one. We're in the top 25. We talk about the number 22 underrated producer in hip-hop history. So subscribe to the channel. Be back soon with number 22 at 3:30. Thanks for 17 people tuning in. Hit the like button. Thanks for hitting the like button. Appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel. It's to grow the channel like it is. Appreciate it. So I'll be back soon. Thanks to 2 people hitting the like button. Thank you. Keep on supporting the channel. Be back soon with number 22 on the list of the top 50 underrated producers in hip hop history. Here we go. Right here. It's coming soon at 3:30, man. Till then, talk to you soon.